Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we re-dive in deep into one of the most iconic love stories in all of pop culture. The first time Clark Kent met Lois Lane. We all know them as the ultimate power couple, but their meet-cute has changed quite a bit over the decades. So, grab your press pass, and let's head to the Daily Planet. Our journey begins way back in 1938, in the pages of Action Comics #1. This is the first appearance of Superman, and guess who's right there with him? Lois Lane. In this Golden Age debut, Lois is already an established, tough-as-nails reporter. Clark Kent, on the other hand, is the new guy at the office. Their first interaction is classic. Lois, trying to get a story, gets herself into a sticky situation with some gangsters. Clark, wanting to impress her, tries to ask her out, but she dismisses him as a spineless, unbearable coward. Ouch. Little does she know, he saves her as Superman later that day, setting up their classic dynamic. Lois is infatuated with Superman while barely giving Clark the time of day. It's a workplace crush with a super-powered secret. Now, let's jump forward to the post-crisis era, to John Byrne's 1986 miniseries, The Man of Steel. This reboot completely redefined their first meeting for a new generation. Here, Lois is the star reporter of the Daily Planet, famous for her military connections. Clark Kent isn't even a reporter yet. He's just a farm boy from Smallville who has been saving people in secret around the world. Lois first hears whispers of a mysterious Superman after he saves an experimental spaceplane she's on. She becomes obsessed with getting the exclusive interview with this flying man. Their first face-to-face meeting as Clark and Lois happens after Superman has made his public debut in Metropolis. Clark, now a freshly hired journalist at the Planet, is introduced to her by Perry White. Lois, being the top dog, barely registers the new guy from Kansas. She's too busy chasing the Superman story. In this version, the romantic tension is a slow burn. There's no immediate crush, just professional rivalry and a gradual, growing respect. Clark is drawn to her intelligence and drive, while Lois eventually starts to see the strength and integrity hidden beneath Clark's mild-mannered disguise. It's less about a love triangle and more about two equals finding their way to each other. Then we have the New 52 reboot from 2011, which shook things up again. In this modern take, the Daily Planet has been bought out by a media conglomerate, and Lois Lane is no longer a newspaper reporter but a powerful TV news producer. Clark Kent is a young, idealistic blogger and activist reporter who left the Planet because he felt they were compromising their journalistic integrity. Their first meeting isn't in an office. Instead, they meet as professional rivals, both chasing the same stories on the streets of Metropolis. The dynamic is completely different. They are both young, ambitious, and a little bit rebellious. There's an immediate spark of friction and attraction. They clash over sources and journalistic ethics, but also recognize a shared passion for the truth. In fact, for a while, Lois actually dates someone else, and Clark has a relationship with Wonder Woman. This version focuses on them as independent individuals who orbit each other professionally before their paths truly merge. It's a very 21st century take on their relationship, built on mutual respect for each other's work in a rapidly changing media landscape. So, from a Golden Age office crush to a post-crisis slow-burn rivalry, and finally to a modern media competition, the first meeting of Clark and Lois has evolved just as much as the characters themselves. But no matter the era, the core elements remain. Two brilliant reporters, one incredible secret, and an undeniable connection that makes them one of comic history's greatest couples. Which first meeting is your favorite? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this trip through comic history, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite characters. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see ya in the next video.